morning. Evening. It's actually evening. It's like 6 p.m. This is not when I wanted to start this, but this is what we're working with. So, I mowed the pasture. We did the black water tank. I planed, box bladed, whatever that is. I did that. I made chicken legs, green beans, and mushrooms on the grill. And we charged and started the motorcycle, so that's cool. That's good. I'm happy about that. That means motorcycle rides. Hopefully. Then we went and did laundry. Now, here's the deal. We are going to plant. So, we have the cedar here. We have all of the seeds that I own here. Well, almost all of them. I did get 5 pounds of winter wheat that I can put on my garden beds over the winter if I'd like. Otherwise, I can let them sit and be rested. So, here we go. I'm kind of nervous. So this is, you guys missed it or you're new here, this is an Earthway cedar. It is kind of automatic-like. So we have these plates that are different kinds of, this one's peas, and so you can tell I've been busy today. Peas and jumbo peas and stuff. So each one of these is different. So this one's sweet corn. So we are going to just plant to our heart's content. So melons are first because that's our first bed. And we are just going to plant all of the beds, all of what we have, but we are going to succession plant. So we do have to kind of, we're not gonna put everything in all at one time. But we are going to do full rows. So we will put like one whole row down the left side of the bed. And then we will put one whole row in 2 weeks down the middle of the bed. So that's the plan. That's what we're gonna do. All right, let's get started. We have melons, potatoes. So I got this bed here. The second bed is a potato bed, and that one's only about half full. So we're gonna put something else in there. What do you think we should put in there? I don't know. We got potatoes and sweet potatoes planted, so maybe a couple turnips. What do y'all think? Eggplant? Eggplant's a nightshade, right? Let's put some eggplant in there. I guess. What could go wrong? We need to find something that can go multiples. I'm gonna jump around and then I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. All right, we're gonna start with the peas. I've made a decision. I can show you guys how this works. What is a small pea and a big pea? Jumbo peas. I don't think, do I have jumbo peas? I don't think I have jumbo peas. See, we are learning together. I hope you guys feel like you're part of this process, because some of you probably know more than I do. But here I am, showing you my foibles. What is this? That's not helpful. That doesn't tell me jumbo or not jumbo. Not helpful at all. But that's what we're doing. So, what we gotta do is, all right, so let me see if I can do this. We put this disc, we're gonna do peas and beans right away because these two go together. So you put this disc in here, there's that little white piece. You put that on there and then you twist it on and it'll snap into place. And then what happens is you fill the little thing up, this little hopper. Okay, so we just put all those in there. I think I'm gonna need more. So, I gotta get a labeler. So I don't know if you guys see this, but I have Acre Homestead, Becky at Acre Homestead gave me this idea of getting a picture organizer, photo organizer. And what you need then is a labeler so that you can label what's what in each one of these. Otherwise you gotta look, unless you have your stuff like really organized. So, but cool, because now like I can be out here and it won't, but if it were to start raining, I would have everything in a plastic container and nothing's gonna get wet and everything will be just fine. So, should we do the same one? A whole row of the same one? Yes. Yes, we should. Okay, how many do we think we're gonna need in that row? You guys can just tell me. I don't know. I don't know. I should have, you know, I should probably have this all memorized, but I don't. Lots of stuff going on, y'all. We got a lot of stuff happening. Everybody's got a lot working. Okay, so then this says 1/2 inch, planting depth, 1/2 inch. Can you see that? Can you see that? Okay, well, believe me, it says 1/2 inch. Okay, so then, let me see if I can pick this up and show you. It'll be easier that way. This, you can adjust here, and you pull it down 1/2 inch, like that. See that? It's a 1/2 inch. And then this is gonna dig you a trench, and then this middle part is where this pea, this wheel is gonna pick a seed up in these little divots. I'll show you on one of these. It's gonna pick a seed up in this little divot, and it's gonna drop it down this, all the way down, and it's gonna come down, and it's gonna drop into that trench, and then this chain's gonna run by and put that dirt back on top. So, but here's the trick. You don't want your front wheel to move until you're ready to go, because otherwise it'll start planting on you. So we're gonna do the peas, then we're gonna come back and do the beans, and we're gonna do this, y'all. This is gonna happen. All right, you stand there, and I will try this, and if I fail, you all know how not to do it, right? So, here we go. I got one little pea here that I don't want to ruin, so I'm trying to... Okay. Look at that. This is happening. Okay, so that worked really well. Had I been a little bit better when I was out here this morning weeding. So I tried to flatten, I found another pea plant. Huh, look at that. Okay, so this is a pea here, which I didn't even know I had. And that's a pea that, again, I didn't know I had. And then there's a pea over here and a pea over here. So I have 4 peas when I thought this morning I only had 2. So there's that. So this works a lot better now that I've done it if your bed is level. Now, as you guys know, if you've been watching at all, that's Flannel Hill Farm is not level. Hence Flannel Hill. So nothing is level around here, and so that is something that I will have to try and do better as time goes on. However, that went a lot quicker than the square thing that we used last time. Square foot is good for some things, like I told Big K. If it's something that's only supposed to be once every foot, like melons, zucchini, the big plants that you can't put more than a 1 per square foot, the square foot thing is wonderful. because you can push it into the bed and it will give you an outline so you know where you've been, you know where you're going. It's wonderful. And if you are trying to make the most out of your garden beds, I would highly recommend the square foot little square thing. So those are my thoughts on that. That thing is slick. Thank you, Mom. My mother bought that for me. I believe it was a birthday gift. That thing is super slick. I'm super happy with it. And it will definitely be used more often and in years to come. Now, I gotta think. I am not soaker hosing this. I am not soaker hosing all of this. So, will my sprinkler be chill enough to water these in without completely what do you guys think? I think Big K needs to get on like a irrigation system or something. I was gonna try and push some of these down that didn't get dug in enough because nothing is level. But this is kind of taking a while and I'm just kind of rambling. So I think I got them all now though. Yep. All right, peas are done. So I can do what? Like 3 succession plantings with those. And probably put 4 rows here, huh? I don't see why not. Although I probably should have thought of this because those are trellising plants. I have no idea what I'm doing, y'all. I'm creating all kinds of hate and discontent, I think. So this, the thing I'm not going to use, if you just tilled like this area and didn't do the mounds, what you could do is you can use this. This little thing will slide down and you can use it to imprint your next row. So then you know where to go next. You know, so if you set that at 30 inches away or 24 inches away or 12 inches away, then you know where to drop your next row. So that's pretty cool. All right, green beans. The green beans have actually, I found another one today. So we have 19 plants from that first planting. That's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Big K, what are we gonna do with all those beans? Bentley will be happy for like a month off of 19 bean plants. Like maybe a month. That might keep him 30 days. The dog's crazy, y'all. Especially for the beans. He loves him some beans. So Big K really likes these dragon tongue bush beans. They're kind of a yellow with purple stripes. They're pretty cool. I will show them to you when they finally come up. So we are going to do, these are from Annie's Heirloom Seeds. Very cool place, especially if you're close to Wisconsin. She's out of Wisconsin. So you really want to get your seeds close to where you are because they are going to have the seeds that grow best by you. These I've had since I lived in Minnesota. So there's that. So we're going to put these in and we are going to try the bean bed. So again, we're just going to do a row. And then in like 2 weeks, we'll do another row. At the beginning, I started with the square foot box square thing. But with this cedar, I want to do rows. That's all that thing does. And this way I'll be able to succession plant a little more, a little easier, and it's easier on my knees. I'm a little person, and so my knees are constantly bent like this, and it hurts. And I don't pay it much attention because I'm little and it doesn't hurt now, it hurts later. And I'm young and dumb, and there's that. At least I'm willing to admit it. So these are the rainbow ones. So there's just a bunch of different kinds. And so you can see they're all kind of different colors. You see that? So I have no idea what's coming up. You can kind of tell if you look at the beans themselves. I could kind of show you here real quick. So I put what was left of the rainbow bush beans and a thing of the dragon beans. We'll see if we need another one. I don't think so, but we'll leave it out just in case. Here, these are the burgundy ones. These are gonna be purple beans. And what's cool about these ones is as you cook them, so like if you were to pick them and then you put them in like boiling water to blanch them, to freeze them, or blanch them to cook them, to eat them. These you don't have to cook. These are like green eating beans, but if you wanted to cook them, they turn green after you cook them, blanch them. So it's pretty cool. You have a kid up by the stove and you can put a bunch of purple beans in the water, and as they cook, they turn green. And they don't turn green all at the same time. So you'll have like half a purple bean, half a green bean, and then it'll all turn green. It's pretty cool. It fascinated me, and I'm, old. So you're never gonna believe what I found today when I was weeding. A yellow golf ball. So I don't know if you can see this, but if I hold this up and I get her attention. Kaylani, what's this? Wait, can I throw it? Dodo bird. Oh, she's such a dodo bird. Sorry if I blinded you. I wasn't even paying attention. You all seem to like the dogs, so I try to show off the dogs when I can. Alright, so because we're not gonna waste this garden bed space here, this first foot, I am going to put some more of these. Let me see if I can get you low enough to see this. I'm gonna put some of these beans in here. So, I'm gonna plant it like we were planting square foot gardening and just hope that they come up. I have kind of come to the conclusion that with everything going on in the world, you have to try. If you put it in the ground, you have the potential of it coming up. If you don't put it in the ground, you can't get it to come up. It's not gonna show up because you didn't even try. So I have been just trying everything. I have locals, that won't work, that's not gonna happen, so I am going to get, I guess a lot of Missourians have had a problem with zucchini. I am determined to get my zucchini to grow. It's going to work. It's gotta work. Oh, I didn't even show you guys this one. This one's coming up here. This is a little bean plant sprout. More rocks. More rocks. I don't want to talk about the rocks. I'm done talking about rocks. So, I am going to continue planting. You guys have been listening to me talk and rant and do stuff for 25 minutes. I will let you guys go. I hope that you all plant a garden or get some chickens or do something. It's a good time to do it. It's a good time to try it. Right now, if you live up north, it's a good time to figure out what you want to do. Start learning, start researching, start talking to the older population around you and seeing what they've done, see what they do, see how they, I mean, this is the perfect conversation to have with your grandparent. This is, my grandma, I talked to her a lot. She was born in 1920, my great grandma. And I talked to her a lot about what she did as a kid and how life was and what happened and all of that kind of stuff. And I almost wish that I would have done more. I would have asked more questions, because now I could use more of that information. I helped her when I was a kid plant her garden, but I never asked any of the questions. Why did she plant marigolds around her tomatoes, around her garden? Why did she have her garden laid out the way it was laid out? Now I'm planting my own garden, and I'm starting to realize, without being able to ask her if that's why, I'm starting to understand why she did what she did. So, I ran out of beans, y'all. I ran out of beans. That is not good. Okay, we're gonna have to go get more beans. Alright, y'all. I hope that y'all have a good night, or a good day, or whenever this uploads. I don't know. I upload it, I do everything I'm supposed to do. I don't understand why sometimes it uploads really fast and other times it takes forever. I'm sorry about that. If I could fix it, I would. If I could figure out how to make it upload consistently, I would. But I can say I want it to upload at a certain time, but all that has been doing for me is starting to upload. It doesn't actually let you guys see it. So I'll keep working on it. I'll start talking to some other people on YouTube, YouTubers, and see if they have any tricks of the trade. But as far as I'm aware, I'm just stuck with however it uploads. I apologize for that. I will talk to y'all tomorrow. On your way back down the hill, if you could like, share, subscribe, hit that little bell notification button, and leave a comment down below. Are you going to start a garden? Have you started a garden? Have I made you want to find something else out, figure something else out? Have I helped answer a few questions? That would all be nice to know. It's good to know that what you're doing is being seen. So, I hope y'all have a good night, and I will see you tomorrow. I appreciate y'all.